C Murder Master P's brother is protesting with a hunger strike in prison to prove his innocence, or just to protest his innocence, and Master P is advocating for his brother. It's good to see this because these guys have been at odds for years. They've dissed each other, had things to say about each other, and it's good to see that Master P is coming to his aid as much as possible right now because, he doesn't want to see his brother suffer anymore, because someone did come forward and confess to this case, and C Murder should be off the hook, but he's not, which is really spooky. But he's also from the New Orleans area, Baton Rouge and all that. So, and this is where a lot of injustice happens. We saw what happened to Boosie. Boosie was lucky he beat the system and came back home. But anyways, let's get into this. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. When news breaks, we fix it. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Great Lake A, straight out of Pontiac, Michigan, Yaktown, got the streets on fire with his new hit single, Dope Money.
Watch Coyote with the work, yeah, I'm eating up the city. Since I was a youngin', I've been counting dope money.
And if you want to run ads on the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. We're talking about C Murder today. He's going on a hunger strike. Now, if you don't know, this is Master P's brother. They were big, No Limit. Then he did Koch, huge, okay? 90s, he was super huge, okay? In 2003, Miller was convicted of the January 18th, 2002 beating and fatal shooting of a fan, 16-year-old Steve Thomas at the Platinum Club in Louisiana. Miller was arrested in the early hours of 2002 for causing a disturbance in the House of Blues in New Orleans. He was indicted on February 28th, 2002. And the judge granted a new trial based on the claim that prosecutors improperly withheld criminal background information of 3 of the witnesses. While awaiting retrial, Miller was placed on house arrest. Sassoon allowed Miller to promote his new, yet-to-be titled CD and novel, Death Around the Corner, while under house arrest, but ruled gag order pertaining to the case would remain in effect. The terms of the house arrest required Sassoon's permissions for all visitors, including reporters. On March 13th, 2007, Justice Sassoon granted Miller's request to work on the music, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. curfew. In January 2009, Corey Miller was confined to the residence of house arrest and could only leave for a documented medical emergency. But I think on May 27, 2009, Miller pleaded no contest to 2 counts of attempt second-degree murder. These charges stem from 2001 incident in Baton Rouge where Miller fired one shot after it jammed, blah, blah, blah. So he's then eventually he had to go to jail because something happened with some political stuff with some judges. They made him go to jail. And then a lot of other stuff. Some claim fear of repercussions of testimony. Prosecutors also charged C Murder's associates with threatening many other witnesses in the case. This is a really messy case. I suggest you look it up on Wikipedia if you're actually into it. But since then, cameras show that he didn't do this murder, and then also someone came forward and confessed to this. So then he was trying to get it overturned. 2011, he tried to get it overturned. The conviction was upheld. In 2013, his final appeal was rejected by Supreme Court, and then it's over. You're just in jail for life. So 2014, he filed a post-conviction appeal. So anyways, and then also since then, C Murder has said that Master P turned his back on him. He wrote an open letter to Master P a few years ago. It said, we must all learn lessons before dying. My ultimate lesson was giving my loyalty to those undeserving. Yes, I learned the hard way. Incarceration has opened my eyes to the deceit through pitch black darkness. I was taught and raised that your bloodline will be here through thick and thin. Even when the entire wicked world, fake friends, condemn and abandon you at your darkest moments. And being in prison for life means until you die, until your heart stops beating. This is the time to come together and support unconditionally, not pointing the finger and pointing ridicule. Even as I truthfully and passionately claim my innocence, I'm forced to entertain the blasphemy and silly lies of the one I believed and looked up to the most, who not only betrayed me but turned his back on my kids, my 3 angels, who keeps blood pumping through my heart and my veins. My sincere message to you all, read this. Trust no one but yourself. No one deserves your loyalty. A smile can be deceiving in many ways. Be your own leader. People change, and you can never know someone's true identity or agenda. I will never change, break, or fold. I will always be true. Anyways, this is all towards his brother. So it's nice to see that Master P is coming forward and advocating for his brother. He put out a video, which I'll play right now. Here it is right here. This is Master P talking about everything.
I just want to thank all the fans for their prayers and their support for my brother Corey Miller. He's in Angola, and I know people say, why should he have rights and justice? I mean, he's not a model citizen. He named himself some crazy stuff. We all do it. We all have relatives. I know me and him bump heads all the time. We haven't seen eye to eye in a while, but I'm not gonna let my brother rot in a cell and be treated with injustice, knowing that he's an innocent man. I mean, they have facts. The club have a camera, shows who's the shooter. Also, somebody confessed to the crime. And I feel like if somebody confessed, they should let this man go. That's why I say free Corey Miller. I will go to Angola, sit down with the warden, and I tell you one thing that you can learn from this case. You can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. You choose the wrong friends, you might end up dead in the penitentiary.
So C Murder, hopefully something can happen for him, man. It seems like he's innocent, man. He's dropped a lot of albums even while in jail. 2013 to 2016, Ain't No Heaven, No Pen, and then Penitentiary Chances came out in 2016 with Boosie. He dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 albums in his career. He also had an acting career for a little bit with the No Limit film, The Game of Life. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this. Get in the comments below. I haven't seen a petition or anything to sign, but if I do, I'll link it below. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys, and hopefully justice can be served, where he can, because I'm sure if someone came forward, he should be out. Like, let's be honest. This is just crazy at this point. And hopefully this brings attention to it, and hopefully this video brings a little bit more attention to it. And spread the video around, guys, okay? Because if there's an innocent man in prison, hey, we got to bring some attention to this, right? Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. When news breaks, we fix it. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to run ads on the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll check you guys on the next video. Peace. Great Lake Ace, straight out of Pontiac, Michigan, Yaktown, got the streets on fire with his new hit single, Dope Money. The music video is below. Check out his Instagram, Great Lake Ace, and his Twitter, Great Lake Ace, and also get him on Facebook. Links are below.
Coyote on my neck, make a bitch have faith in me. Coyote with the work, yeah, I'm eating up the city.